back here. I tried going live right at 3 p.m., but this is where we are at. The internet, the day of all days, one of the most important days, right? We know Bryan Christopher Kohberger first live court hearing in Boise in front of Judge Hippler and the internet doesn't want to work. So if you guys are watching this live, please let me know in the comments, drop an emoji, let me know how things are going. I had just loaded this and all I got to hear was that Bryan Kohberger is and was allowed to wear his suit for this hearing. But according to Judge Hippler, he did mention that going forward, they are going to be deciding that before each hearing is what it sounds like. That sounds like a pain in the ass, does it not? And he did mention that this hearing, when they decide if Kohberger is going to be wearing his suits going forward, he does not want Kohberger present. He just wants both sides behind closed doors, no Bryan. What a bitch. Why does he not want Bryan there? And it is funny because I did hear him mention that there were maybe safety concerns. So now I'm wondering, oh God, Hippler, is this what he is going to try to pull? Is he going to hide behind safety concerns? What are the safety concerns? What are the possible safety concerns that could happen? I mean, he's wearing a suit. I mean, yeah, he has pockets, but at the end of the day, he's still chained at the ankles, if I'm not mistaken, right? And sometimes at the wrists. So is this just another excuse for Judge Hippler to side with the state? And I'm looking literally where it froze, guys. I'm looking at Ann Taylor, I'm looking at Elisa, and I'm looking at Jay. Elisa always has this, like, I'm gonna get you. She's got this smile, smirk. I don't think she's a fan of Hippler. That's just what I see. Or she's not a fan of what he just said. And I'm looking at Jay, and Jay has his eyebrows raised like, bro, are you serious right now? Are you really going to be wasting our time about this damn suit? Although we know that that is Bryan Kohberger's right. He is innocent until proven guilty, and he should be allowed to wear his suits. But we know the law. We know there are always loopholes, right? And I think Judge Hippler is going to be one of those guys that uses loopholes to the fullest. And Taylor is just taking notes. Guys, please let me know what's going on. I am fiending for what's going on. By the way, I am looking here at Bryan Kohberger. He looks alert. He looks healthy. He looks sturdy. He looks good. I hope he continues to wear his suits. And Santa, that guy again. My God. Santa, is that a smile that I see? It looks like he's semi-smiling. I think he is happy because Judge Hippler has basically said, we're going to see about the suits in the future. We'll talk about that another time. So that's giving Santa hope, right? Please, internet, connect. Please connect. Please let me know what's going on, guys. I'm watching here on the Idaho 4th District Court channel on YouTube, and I'm not sure if it's because it doesn't like me being on the phone. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi on the phone. Either way, it's not loading. Are you guys able to watch anything on your end? Please let me know. Is anyone out there alive? Send a message. What is gonna go on? What is going on? I was hoping that this would be our first live together, but doesn't look like it's gonna work. Let's see. Oh my gosh, is it working? Ah! Baby. The judge is connected to the 1122 LLC. I don't even want to watch. Oh my gosh. Okay, your name is misinformation. Hey, if you can send me a link of that, again, I'm not saying you're lying, I'm not saying you're not lying, but I want to see it with my own eyes. And send me that information if you have it. I haven't had too much time to look into him, but from the very beginning, I was afraid that he may have some ties, if not to the home or something dark and sinister like that, at least to Bill Thompson. Bill Thompson seems to know a lot of people.
Your Honor,
The good old boys club, am I right? Well, Ann Taylor.
at this point,
Maybe.
based on the 3 reasons that I gave the court before.
So, it's what I'm worried about.
Jay doesn't look amused.
Public defense change, because I think that will take care of itself. The one thing that you brought up the most, I mean, I understand there's a lot of evidence, but May is not tomorrow. May is many months away.
Was she trying to get it shifted?
What concerns me that you brought up is your expert.
Her expert.
Oh
no. Is this side right?
Any secrets prematurely that you may have in terms of defense strategy, but can you help me understand this expert, if you're able to, and what their role is and what the prospects are?
Your Honor, it's really difficult to tell you much about the expert without giving away a lot. I can tell you that
who is the expert? Who is the top secret expert? Very necessary expert for us to have on board.
Somebody to fill the role.
Who is it, guys? Let me know who you think it is.
Fill the role. There just hasn't been enough time to get the work accomplished.
There is a lot of work. We know that
I know that
they bombarded and
a lot more than what I said before.
a lot of data.
I really feel that would disclose too much for me to say more.
She doesn't want to disclose this person. This expert is good. I think the state should be worried.
But not in a public setting.
But not in a public setting. Smart lady. Do not give anything away.
Fulfill your obligations for your current expert disclosure deadline?
Another orb flew by. Is your place haunted? Of course not. I have good vibes only. Good vibes only.
No, not with a lot of
I
confidence.
am a psychic, guys. I did spend a lot of time in South America because I was a hippie. I wanted to go visit the jungle.
I think if we met that deadline,
Shamans.
I would have additional information that I would want to be able to present, and maybe I would have been stopped from that with that deadline.
Oh my gosh. So it sounds like she's trying to extend the deadline, am I right? And one of the reasons for that is because her expert does not have enough time. Who do you guys think this expert is? South America. Yeah, I traveled, I think I was like 17. I graduated at 16. I traveled from like 17 to 18 or something like that. I backpacked. What's the deadline?
Something like that.
January 6th, yes.
For experts on the defense side.
That's one of our deadlines.
That is one of the deadlines, January 6th.
I guess the state have to say anything. Have anything.
Are you guys watching too? What is Bill? Shut up, Bill. Why are they chopping his head off? I can't see his head. I don't like that. Funny how they were, they made sure that we can see all four, right? On
what do you think is a realistic
on the defense side, but Bill, we can't see him at all when he stands up.
Everything. I'm assuming it was January, all save that one expert. But with respect to the expert you had to replace, when do you think you could disclose consistent with the scheduling order?
Other than the expert that had to be replaced, Your Honor, there were 2 separate deadlines. One was for trial experts and one was for mitigation experts. And
so he doesn't even know the deadlines.
Other than that one expert.
Can you tell me if the one expert is a mitigation?
Can you tell me? She shouldn't have to tell you. You should know this by now. You should be up to speed by now.
What do you think you need for that deadline?
To donate to your vet friend. You guys can donate to my vet friend. Oh my gosh, we are at 175, guys. Amazing. High five. High five. You guys can donate through YouTube. That's fine. I don't have another, I'm not going to start a GoFundMe. Or maybe I should, right? Steve did. But you guys can donate through YouTube if you like that. The downside is that they do take like 30% or something crazy, YouTube, right?
So, but March is a long time from now.
March is a long time from now.
Remember, the time passes very rapidly.
Yes.
And I appreciate the court not asking questions I can't answer. I think if I had an end of April deadline for that one witness, I think we could make that.
Ooh. End of April for that witness. Is she still referring to the same expert, or is this a separate witness? It's going to be Bethany Funk. I'm telling you, those two girls, Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk, they better be there. They better be there. Does Bethany know something that may be exculpatory?
So, understanding this is a mitigation expert.
There's a pedophile walking by my house. He's a pedophile.
How concerned are you about getting that disclosure closer to trial?
You know how you just get vibes, like you can like read people? There's somebody who always walks his dog, right? And he's a very sweet looking old man, but creepy as hell. I looked him up. He's a pedophile. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. Well, I shouldn't say never, but Bill.
She had told us some time back that one of her experts had some health issues, and I think that she did tell us that that person had passed away and they were working on a replacement.
Expert passed away. Fudge.
If we are looking at
Fudge. That is not good. Imagine all the work that Ann Taylor, her expert has done, and they suddenly pass away. Now they have to replace somebody, get them up to speed, and all these, terabytes of information. God, that is not good. That sounds like that is horrible for Ann Taylor in the defense, by the way.
Well, I can do one of two things. I can.
Yes, that's the hearing I'm listening to right now. Who passed away? I'm sorry, guys. I think I just got right into it. I'm watching State versus Kohberger. The hearing is going on right now. Judge Hippler, he is not up to speed on these dates.
But if you use enough of those hours, enough days in a row, you get it done if you have to. At the same time, I don't want to put unrealistic
Can you guys hear it?
deadlines. And so I can do that. I can have an ex parte hearing, or we
Can you guys hear it? Please let me know in the chat.
I will throw it to you, Mr. Thompson, is what you want, what you would advocate for.
Can I have just a moment?
Oh God, I hope not. We have to. It's hard to know, right? Because we don't know who the expert is. Who is this expert that passed away? I was just watching, looking to have.
Your Honor, we trust the court to do the ex parte hearing, see what's there, and make the best decision, and tell us what the expectation is.
Ooh, Kohberger's whispering into Ann's ear. He said something, and now she's smiling.
Later today?
What is he telling her? It sounds like they're going after witnesses and experts, but who knows? Yeah, it sounds like she's trying to extend the timeline. Judge Hippler doesn't look like he's a fan of that, but if somebody passed away and they need to be replaced, I mean, that would be creepy though, if the state got somebody to unalive this. I know that's just a theory out there, but at this point, God, who knows?
I think we'll probably be finished in here by
Suds, $20, $20. That's from my vet friend, right? Thank you. Thank you. So now we're at 195. Thank you. Thanks so much.
We'll give that a shot.
He's gonna be a very happy man.
All right.
Are you guys? Can you guys hear it? Please let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear this live hearing? Yes. Yes. Thank
If
you.
I move this one way or the other, I will adjust the various deadlines deadlines that are in here.
He's saying he will
won't,
adjust if
adjust
necessary.
the next deadline that you have.
He won't
Indicating
adjust
that you may be
the
already committed to it, which I think is the
next
motions for
deadline. So
this.
he's willing to work with Ann Taylor. It sounds like he's not going to adjust the next deadline, but
the next set of hearings that we have.
sounds like he's
I believe that our
willing
briefs
to
are
work with
due
him.
the 10th of next month, with a hearing later this fall.
Shut up, Santa. It's almost Christmas. Go get your reindeer.
And we are on track to meet those.
I'm so mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Billy.
Say, counsel.
You're just a
Your Honor,
dick.
I'm guessing the court has received our motions already. I believe we were set for November the 7th.
November the 2nd. My God.
I think the state's deadline for discovery is passed. Has the state complied with its discovery obligations, including those outlined in Judge's last order?
Judge. I forgot about that guy.
Your Honor, and in fact, Ms. Jennings prepared a lengthy summary of all the discovery that was filed with the Latah County Court when our discovery deadline hit. It is lengthy, but there's a lot of discovery.
A lot of
We
discovery.
recognize
How
that
much of the, would you say 300 gigabytes?
398 since August 13th.
How much of that is new information?
Ms. Jennings could speak to that.
Ms. Jennings, can you speak to that?
Your Honor, the defense was
Miss
given,
Jennings,
and I'm not
can
sure
you
if this
speak
is
to that?
correct
I guess
referencing,
she's
they were
not,
given,
right?
A copy of the OneDrive from the FBI.
They were not given a copy of the
Most of
OneDrive from
that
the FBI.
was
Thanks,
able
FBI.
to
You're at it again, huh? Not doing what you're
discover
supposed to be
data
doing.
received
Great.
in the federal
We paid
action.
these people, guys.
I'm
Why
sure
do we
there
need
were
them?
Portions of it that was new information. I've not calculated.
She doesn't
how much
know.
of that was new.
So Billy just threw this bitch under the bus. He threw his own
Represented to the court on that.
worker under the bus. She can speak to that, and no, she can't. She just says she doesn't know how much of that information is new information. So totally useless. Thanks.
I'll let it judge.
All right. Well, I will talk when we're finished here with Ms. Taylor.
Look at
about,
Kohberger,
staying
man.
present in a closed hearing.
In a suit.
What else do we need to
This
talk
man
about
is
today?
in a
What do we want to
suit.
talk about today?
This man. Oh my God. It's just like this guy is probably being railroaded. Okay, this is not
Nothing
fun
that
to
comes
watch.
mind right now, Judge. I know that there will be plenty of opportunity for other discussions. As far as your meeting with defense ex parte, do you want the state for any reason to stay around, or would you like us to get on the road back to Moscow?
Are you flying or driving?
Driving.
Okay. Well, why don't
Driving.
you hang around just in case we need to, if I'm able to make a decision based on that, I can inform you what that is at least.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anything further, other than your your motions regarding the death penalty, do you have any outstanding motions and the motion as it relates to Mr. Kohberger's attire?
Outstanding motions,
Your Honor,
Ann
there's
Taylor?
no outstanding
There's no
motions right
outstanding
now.
motions,
I do
says Ann.
anticipate, filing several motions in the motion to compel deadline.
Yes.
As far as discovery goes, I anticipate there may be some follow-up motions. I, of course, will first try to speak with the prosecutor to resolve those.
Can you guys hear this?
I think you will find I'm probably more inclined to hear things more quickly than you're perhaps accustomed to in this case. So just be aware of that. It'd probably be more along the usual, 14-day timeline with respect to motions. If there's a lot that
What's
needs to be
going
done
on?
with respect to them, we can talk about that.
You guys, I can't hang on
On that point, Your Honor.
on that point, Your Honor.
As you can see, they're full of multifaceted team. And on
See,
motions, we
I don't
try to
know.
assign
What?
them
See
to
what? I
subset
missed the chat. I'm
attorneys.
sorry.
On
He
various
wants to see
motions,
things
would be
more quickly.
acceptable support for those attorneys who are not
Yeah.
actively arguing the motions to be able to participate remotely, or would you like us to be present? We're happy to do either.
I'm fine with that. I just prefer those that are going to be arguing to be here, just because it makes it easier to have that dialogue. So
Thank you.
the others, if they want to appear remotely, that's fine.
Thank you.
And same for defense as well, depending on what defense wants to do. Okay.
Same for the
All right,
defense, if that's what the defense wants to do.
then, if there's nothing else this morning or this afternoon.
That was a very short.
We adjourned and have a discussion in a few minutes. All right,
All right.
You're on.
back in a few minutes once the.
All right, they're taking a little break, and I unfortunately have to go. I can't stay. I wish I could because I gotta go to work, kids. I gotta go to work. But definitely let me know if you guys are on my Instagram. It is in the description. It's usually in the description. Feel free to send me information there. A lot of you guys have told me there's all this information that there are ties from Judge Hippler to 1122 King Road. If there are those ties, and if you can actually verify it, don't leave it in the comments for don't just randomly leave it in the comments, okay? I unfortunately cannot go through every comment every single day of every video. So just send me the information to Instagram if you would like to, or message me privately, and then we can discuss whatever information that you may have. So you guys keep me updated on whatever's going on in today's court hearing. I'm hoping that something gets figured out for all these court hearings going forward in Boise. And if you still want to donate to my veteran friend, we are now at $195. The goal for him is $500. And you know what? If Steve Gonsalves can raise $120,000 for 2 separate GoFundMes, then we can do it too, right? And somebody made this comment yesterday, and they're like, well, why don't you pick on Ethan Chapin's, his parents? Why don't you pick on them? They also wrote a book. They also did this. They're also monetizing. Okay. But the mother wrote a children's book, right? She did something. The mother started scholarships, right? In the interviews that she has done, she has always said, yes, it's painful. Yes, we are hurting from losing our son, but we're going to turn this negative energy around and do something positive, right? And she has done that. So she has worked hard to get a little bit of money from the children's book, The Little Boy Blue, I believe it's called. That's great. Whereas the Gonsalves are just saying, well, we need the money because, it's going to cost money to go there and to buy food. It's this trial, guys, it's expected to be 3 months. Do you really need a whole salary? 50 grand. The average American family lives on 50 grand or less a year. So why does he need 50 grand plus the other 70K? Is he going to be eating at 5-star restaurants every day? Is he staying at really nice hotels? Because if you rent an entire home for 3 months, it's not going to cost 50 grand. I'm just saying. Steve got cut off from his products. This made too much noise. I don't know. Some people have said that the Gonsalves are not working, that they're not employed. I don't know that. One way or another, they have money coming in, and maybe they don't need to be employed, right? Because if they're making 120 grand, I wouldn't be working either, guys. So that's it for the day, you guys. Let me know what happens with the court hearing. Keep me updated. We're a team, right? We're a team. So that's it, guys. Take care and see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.